Sega. Yay. Alright guys, this is the first installment of Android Views, and I've decided to kick things off with a Let's Play. After careful thinking and deliberation, I've decided that Sonic 4 Episode 2 would be the first Let's Play I would get into. So, I admit that I did play about 4 levels before I started this Let's Play, but I quit because I really wanted to do this Let's Play. It's like my very first one. So, let's go ahead and jump into the game itself. We're gonna start with Sylvania Castle Sylvania Castle Zone, sorry, Act 1. If you ask me, I mean, unless you're the impatient type, the loading time is not bad at all. I mean, it's pretty quick, so. Now, the first thing that we see here is amazing graphics. I'm really loving that blue water down there. Blue is my favorite color. But I really want to pay attention to detail when it comes to the way Sonic and Tails looks themselves. I mean, you can really put them both up against Wii graphics. I mean, the graphics here are just astounding for Android. A lot of people try to downplay what Android can do, but if you have the right processor, you can expect to have some pretty good gameplay. But anyway, let's play Sonic 4 Episode 2. So the first thing I want to do is go back here. That was an extra life. Now, if you're not a seasoned Sonic player, I suggest you get as many extra lives as you can, because the game gets pretty treacherous after a while. I mean, the first level, playing through the first level, you won't really see any treacherous gameplay, but I mean, it becomes a bastard of a game after a while. Bringing my attention back to the graphics in Sonic 4 Episode 1, they actually did impress me the same when I first seen them. And that was simply because I was not that much of a Sonic fan, so I had not ever seen any side-scroller games that were like that. So it impressed me before this. OMG. See, I'm going to take a trip underwater now. I really don't usually do this, but for the sake of Let's Play, I'll just go ahead and take a trip underwater so everyone else can see what's under here. I'm not doing this for my own... I'm not doing this for my own purposes. I'm not even really tripping off of coins right now. The point of the coins, you know, if you're a new person, is if you get hit, then you only lose rings if you have rings. But if you get hit without rings, then you will die. There's an alternate purpose, but that has to do with Chaos Emeralds, and I'll explain that later. I won't get too much into detail. Now, the tag actions, I'm pretty sure that this is the first side scroller that has these kinds of tag actions. There's actually 3 tag actions, and you can see them the further I go on. But yeah, I'm back under the water. I see there's more water. You really have to be careful with those freaking divers. I really don't like them. They hurt me. There are these little bubbles here when you're underwater. Sonic cannot breathe in the water, obviously. So there's those little bubbles whenever you're underwater so you can sustain your breath. Now, here's another thing I want to bring your attention to. These red coins right here, or stars, I'm going to start off by saying they do absolutely 0, not even a point for them. But if you're a self-proclaimed completionist, it really just gives you something to do after you beat the game. Then you just go back, replay all the zones, and find all those. Now, that first one was very easy to find, but they're not all that easy. They're meant to be hard to find. So this game is not always a one straight shot. There's like 3 different paths that you can usually take, up to 3 different paths in all Sonic games. So as you play the game, just try your best to reach the more complicated paths, because most likely you'll find the red stars will be there. Checkpoints. Sonic goes very quickly if you let him. That little thing is new too, that little rolling thing. I don't think I've seen that before. The reason for Tails is, well, not just for the tag actions, but he's also a multiplayer character. This game does support multiplayer. I'm pretty sure you saw that in the main menu. You can do it using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, I think. You can play multiplayer. And the second player has the ability to control Tails. They can fly and also help Sonic with tag actions. So I would assume that it's a little bit harder playing as Tails, what with the tag actions and whatnot. I mean, the fact that he flies is pretty good. Hate slow platforms. We're almost done here. I'll explain about the big coin later, but now that we're done with Act 1, it's time for an Android Views Let's Play, Let's Break. So from the Let's Break to the Let's Play, let's get back into it. So earlier I said that I would speak about what the big coin was at the end of the last act, and what that is once you finish all once you finish any one single level with at least 50 coins, then the ring appears at the end, and if you happen to jump through it, then you can enter the bonus level where you get the chance to grab one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Now, once you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds, something amazing gets to happen. It makes your gameplay a lot easier. So, I won't tell you what it is, but you'll basically love it. I mean, you shouldn't, unless you're the type of person who's like, well, I don't like the gameplay being too easy. But the last boss is kind of tough, so yeah, it'll help you with that. But anyway, let's get into Act 2. So this is Act 2, and if you're the type of person who hates water, then this level will suck. And I hate water levels, so this level sucks. But we're diving. Now, something else. If you end up somewhere where you did not specifically walk yourself, it's always nice to go backward, because there's always something that you missed. Let's see here. I'm actually going to go up here. I actually just recently found out that this extra life and this invincibility was here. Actually, to be honest, I don't really like the soundtrack to Sonic games at all. But this game changed that for me. There's 2 zones. There's there's 2 zones. I think one's Oil Desert and Sky Fortress. Those 2 zones have like the best music in the entire game. I don't really like any of the other music. I mean, you may hear me hum or something because it's a familiar tone, but I'll let you guys know what song it is that I like whenever I come to it in the Let's Play videos. But yeah, anyway, the soundtrack is still pretty brilliant. Oh, and here's the thing, I'm running out of bubbles here. I want to worry about bubbles in this level because they're pretty frequent since this is a water level. So unless you're just in a painstakingly hard to get to area, you really don't have to worry about bubbles because they're very, very frequent. So you can even skip 2 or so. These little enemies up here, I don't like them because when they're underwater like they just were, I have bad eyesight, so I really can't see the arrows. So all I do is just time my jumps to the time they open their mouths. Now, the level props themselves, they get better as the game progresses, and so don't expect stale, never changing gameplay. I mean, they add stuff all the time. So even just between, oh god, I really wanted to go up there, to be honest. I could probably go around, but to be honest, just between this zone itself, they add quite a bit. They added a few things in this level, and then level, or the Act 3 just gets ridiculous. Okay, I need to find a bubble here already. Okay, here's one. Thank you. But yeah, the zone after, zone. It's so, I get confused between Act and Zone so many times. They can just call them World and Level. They have to be different. But, Act 3 of this zone that I'm currently in, it's very tough. They add a lot of stuff to it, so you'll see that in the next video, of course. Whoa, it just lagged my game because I got an extra life. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess this is as far as I need to go. Oh, shoot, I wanted to get on top of those. The propeller, I like the propeller that they give you. Using Miles's tails, or excuse me, tails. Using Tails' tails. That sounds weird. But anyway, using his tails as propeller, I think that's one of the best things they could have done. Because Sonic cannot swim underwater. It will be very uncanon for them to make him swim underwater. Oh, dude, I'm just gonna go to the bottom. There's a bubble here. Dude, no. Don't do that to me, please. There we go, I'm good. Okay, now, like I was saying, yeah, it would be very uncanny for them to cause him to swim. So I guess the propeller with his tails makes sense. That bouncing is really gonna kill me. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking for a second so I can concentrate on getting through this little crack here. Dude, I just got through it. What are they doing? Okay. Gosh, I'm trying not to. Damn it! I'm gonna have to go down and get a bubble in a second. I know it. Okay, I can do this if I just stay straight up. Okay, I'm good. Now I'm gonna go backward because I know that there's something up here that I missed over. Back. I love the flight tag action too. It always saves me. Always. I mean always. So back here. I feel like the red coin's back here. I don't know. I always had trouble finding the red coin from this area. Let's see. I guess it's not up here. Yeah, but I always had the trouble with the red coin in this area. I found it once this go around, and I've done this let's play for this act like 3 times already, and I have not been able to find that red coin. It's like, ugh. But anyway, that's the big coin again, and I guess it's time to get to the answer to my let's play.